Damn. All right. What is up? What is up? What is up? What is up? Everybody, we doing a our stream, man. Hold on 1 second. All right. What is up? What is up, YouTube? It's your boy, Cuddy the King, and today we are doing a review Ice Cube's album. Everything is corrupt. Now, I wasn't. I was debating on doing a review on this album. Like, okay, is people coming in the stream yet? If it's anybody in the stream, just comment something or give it a like or something for me, so I can know if somebody's in the stream. Cause sometimes this YouTube stuff be like fucking up. But anyway, so Ice Cube's new album, Everything is Corrupt. So far, I like this album a lot. I like this album a lot. I really love this album, and I've listened to it like 3 times, and I like I like the album. You know, it's a nice comeback album for an artist like Ice Cube. And my favorite songs on there would be "Chase Down the Bully." I love "Chase Down the Bully." "One for the Money." I like that one. The new Funkadelic. You know, that reminded me of like his old school stuff he did, like on Lethal Injection and stuff like that. Um, you know, and like when I listen to the album, it brings me back to other albums he did. Like "Everything is Corrupt" reminded me, the actual song reminded me of the Death Certificate album. And when I heard that, because that was the first song I played, I said, oh yeah, this is an Ice Cube album for real. He ain't for no joke, you know. "Arrest the President," like I said, I like that song too, you know. But my favorite on there was it had to be "Chase Down the Bully." Between "Chase Down the Bully," the new Funkadelic, "One for the Money," man. This album, this was a good album. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed it. How do y'all feel about the album? Let me know. Um, this album, like, I'm proud of Cube because honestly, I didn't think it would be this good. And that's no shade to Ice Cube or nothing like that. Not that Ice Cube don't have it no more. It's just that, you know, it's a different climate in a different time period. You know, I thought he was gonna try to be like one of the younger artists. You know, and that's where I didn't really want to. I didn't really want to listen to the album at first. You know, and then I started hearing "Arrest the President," and I was like, okay, this is kind of like some old school, you know, some regular Ice Cube stuff, you know. Um, but right now, the album is still kind of digesting, you know. Like I said, I was listening to the album. I think I listened to the album like 4 to 5 times so far. But, like, the production on there was different. Let me say that. Um, the production for for the album was like newer, but mixed in with some stuff that you knew was for Ice Cube, like the new Funkadelic instrumental. Like it was new. It was like a new instrumental mixed in with the bass of Parliament, Parliament, uh, Knee Deep. Yeah, Knee Deep. That's the song I was looking for. That was the bass line. When you hear him like, yeah, it's the new Funkadelic, and then it's like dun dun dun. That's Funkadelic, and one of my favorite songs on that whole album, man. I love this album so far. But what I'm hoping for, I'm hoping he could drop some more videos and stuff like that. Some more like music videos and stuff like that. So if he do that, that'd be amazing. Um, Cube will always have my support, man. Subscribe if you haven't already. Um, if you haven't already, let me know how you feel in the comment section. And for me, Cube, this is a nice album so far, man. A very nice album. Chase Down a Bully was nice. Uh, and the intro was cool too. That reminded me of like the Kill at Will EP when he did that, and he had like the jacking for beats on there. That was pretty nice. So if I had to rate the album out of a 10, it would probably be like a 8.5 so far. What's up, Jackal? What's up, man? So, I ain't gonna say the album was mediocre. The more I listen to it and let it digest, it gets better and better and better. Like, I don't know. That's how every Ice Cube album for me, though. Like, even for Lethal Injection. Like, when I heard Lethal Injection, you look at the reviews and you see what other people are saying. They like, oh man, this album, it's too gangster. And I liked what was the song, the new Funkadelic. That reminded me of like uh what was the album? Funkadelic. He had the Lethal Injection. That's the one it reminded me of. Um, Now the beat choices, you like you could tell he was trying to make it like him. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to have his beats mixed with like some new stuff. So he'll have some extra nonsense that's not supposed to be in the beat. I didn't like that. Like with the new Funkadelic, that was nice. You know, that was him trying to be new, but also on the same token, he trying to, have his own sound on there. And I'm like, that's I see what he did, but it was the bad mix. You know, but lyrics, that was Ice Cube. You know. Besides, I didn't like the one he was talking about, the dope, still in the kitchen. I think it's called. I really didn't like that one. It was like, okay, Cube. It was alright, still in the kitchen, but it was like, I wasn't really, messing with it. But so far, like, if I had to rate the album so far from me hearing it the last 3 times, a 7.5 out of a 10. Now, let me explain. I'm still gonna listen to it a little bit more. I'm still gonna probably make a review on it on the second channel, and that'll be the official review because Cube. I don't know. Like for me, it's like Cube is trying to adapt. Cube is trying to adapt. You feel me? And that's not. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, it's like I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Because even when I heard "Arrest the President" in a review, people think I hate that song now. You know what I'm saying? But I don't hate the song. It was just like me asking actual questions, like, um, oh no, I was about to say, if when you was talking about a lack of features, I was about to say, if you was about to say Mac 10, Ice Cube may never do another song of Mac 10 again. Him and Mac 10 had fell out. You know what I'm saying? So that may never happen. And I know that this is not the way that I don't even want the screen to be like upright like this, but I don't know why does YouTube do this sometimes. Sometimes they'll let you flip it, sometimes they don't. I don't know. I don't know. But so far, I'm just gonna have to listen to it a bit more. Um, but I don't know. Like I'm like I always say, I'm a harsh hip hop fan because nothing Ice Cube will ever do will never match up to America's Most Wanted, Death Certificate, which is his best album, is Death Certificate, and can't nobody tell me nothing else. Then is the Lethal Injection, then the Predator. And yes, I know the Predator was his third album, but that was out of that bunch of classics, the Predator was last. You know, like he was trying to be with DOS Effects in them then, but man, look, that's a whole another story. But like I I try my best to go in with an open mind, but it's like the Death Certificate album was wow, ridiculously amazing. Hold on, let me see. I was disappointed with the change of Everything's Corrupt. Yeah, the album version was kind of, but I did like that song. But it wasn't like the first one. What did you think of Raw Footage? I Am Once. Raw Footage was nice. It was cool. But the album was like if I had to rate Raw Footage, that'd probably get an 8 out of 10 for me personally. Lyrically, that was one of his best albums. I was like, wow, this is pretty nice. You know, to be coming back off of doing um, the movies and things of that nature. Um, I Am West, I loved I Am West too. It was like, no, I gotta say I give I Am West like a 6.5 maybe. You know, I liked it. Don't get me wrong. Drink the Kool Aid and stuff like that. I think that was the one with Drink the Kool Aid and and I was bumping. I rep that West. I rep that West. That was my shit. And Laugh Now Cry Later. That's underrated. Laugh Now Cry Later is one of his most underrated albums that people sleep on. You know what I'm saying? Cause I love Laugh Now Cry Later. Uh, Laugh Now Cry Later. He had that song Why Me when he was talking about how you want to murder me. Your punk ass never heard of me. You want to take the life God handed to me, send it back to him because you ain't a fan of me. A scary bitch with a gun, that ain't a man of me. That's an animal, a fucking cannibal. I'm Geronimo and Hannibal with international gangster pool. I'm a bull, Barcelona. Where's your owner? You's a fake ass man. You a persona, now I'm a goner. Call in the corner, Mr. Gun Man. Your plan is working, cause brothers is dying and mama is hurting. That was my shit. While we thugs, yeah, while we go to church, yeah, yeah, hell yeah. That boy was ripping it. And I think he was mad on that album, Laugh Now Cry Later. He was mad, I think, because Dub C them and Dub C and Mac 10 for a minute, the West Side Connection broke up. And he was like, okay, I'm finna rip this album. And when that happened, I said, oh my God. Is treated like an underground rapper now. I didn't see enough people talk about. I know people don't talk. That happens to majority of them type of rappers though. Like KRS, KRS dropped an album like I think like 2 years ago. I ain't hear nobody talk about that. Redman dropped the EP. Nobody talked about that. Uh, Nobody talks about the newer artists ever, unless it's Jay Z 444. People was talking about that, but you know, when it comes to like, not saying that was quality. Jay always got quality for an album, but yeah, they talk about the new rappers, which is like ridiculous. Cause I'm like, that's why you ain't see me do no album review on Tekashi 6ix9ine album. I ain't even heard that album, and I don't plan on hearing it at all. I'm not finna be. I'm not finna listen to something I already know that's gonna be trash, and that's and that's me. Just like, no, what am I listening to this album for if I already know it's garbage? Man, Takashi 6ix9ine. Let me touch on this situation too, cause everybody asks me about Takashi 6ix9ine. Oh, how you feel about him? How you feel about him? First of all, I don't give a fuck about Takashi 6ix9ine. Secondly, he deserves to be in prison. And when I was talking my shit about him in the video, I ain't even say everything I wanted to say, cause I ain't want everybody to be, oh shit, he just bringing this shit up, lying. Like I said, if I ever called a motherfucker a pedophile or some fucked up shit like that, it always comes to light sooner than later. And then I'm not gonna get credit for it. I don't want the credit. But I just want people to know, like, yes, I told you this already. Like Tekashi 6ix9ine, I didn't bring it up. I'm like, I think I think Tekashi 6ix9ine, fuck the racketeering bullshit. That shit some corporate shit. With like, that's not really too violent, but that is very federal. That's Fed time right there. So he's probably gonna get football numbers for that. But he should have got football numbers for being with that fucking underage girl. What the fuck? Like, what type of shit are, like, that's the thing I don't get about America, man. I don't know. Shit, this might be the rant part 5 for live. I don't know, but that's the shit I don't get about America, bro. You get all this bullshit, and then you want to give motherfuckers slaps on the wrist. And no offense to nobody out there, but if Bill Cosby can go to jail at his age, and but you give a motherfucker 90 days in prison or 90 days in jail, and then you do the same thing continuously, but when it's Bill Cosby, you want to make an example out of him. Honestly, honestly, everybody asked me about that shit for like literally like 3 years since the Rent Part 1 came out. And hey, y'all, they could be mad at me if they want, but how do I feel about it? I'm mixed. I'm like mixed. He could have did it, yeah, but at the same time, in the 80s, Bill Cosby was the biggest motherfucking comedian out. It was him, Richard Pryor. It was him, Red Fox, Richard Pryor, and then it was Eddie Murphy. Those were the 4 biggest comedians out at that time. All right? Now, with that being said, I and he had the Cosby Show. I can't believe he just was just raping motherfuckers and just putting. First of all, let's dive into this situation real quick. Why the fuck would you take a pill from a motherfucker you just met? Yeah, you got a TV deal with the motherfucker, but that's business. You don't know this dude from a can of paint. You know Bill Cosby from the TV show The Huxtable. You know what I'm saying? You know that's the motherfucker you know. You know the Huxtable. You don't know Bill Cosby, motherfucker. So why would you take a motherfucking pill from this dude? First of all, how would you know that you got People may people when they see this will get mad at me for saying this, but how do you know you got raped if you was unconscious? That's the shit I didn't get. How do you know if you was raped if you was unconscious? And people may feel some type of way about that shit, but so be it. So be it. Because not saying that they're wrong, because if he did it, hell yeah, Bill Cosby should be in prison. Because if I did it, I'd be in prison. Fuck you mean? The fuck? And then, and now here's the side that everybody else wanted me to talk about. Bill Cosby, the same thing that I'm trying to hold you up for, the same thing I'll bring you down about. Why would you rape any woman at that time? And you're the biggest thing. You are one of the biggest people and influencers in pop culture in the 80s, bro. You got all this shit. You got the Cosby Show, Fat Albert. You got motherfucking uh the different world. You got your hands in all this stuff, but you gotta rape somebody and you got a wife on that same token, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? So if he did it, yes, he deserves to be in prison. Let me get that out the way. But it's mighty funny. It's mighty funny that Bill Cosby is about to buy NBC, ABC, and all these other fucking things, and then finally they want to come out 30 years later. Damn, you had to wait 30 years. Don't get me wrong. There is no expiration date on when somebody did something. But that's like a motherfucker telling you, damn, bro. Oh, Kadeem got famous now. He stole my car when he was like 10. I've never stole nobody's car, but you get the point. 30 years, 20 years later. You know what I'm saying? You like, what? You gonna be like, what? What took you so long to say this shit? Like, why you didn't say it when he stole the car? Because you don't need the car now. You needed the car then. See what I'm saying? But, look, that was probably a bad analogy. But, anyway, what's your opinion on Token? He's alright. He's straight. You know what I'm saying? I heard a couple of his songs. I probably have to study up a little bit more on them. I'm sorry, bro. I understand that. I understand it takes, time to come out, but it's the variables and shit that was going on at that time that they come out now. You know what I'm saying? You come out at an opportune time to the point where you could have got a lot. Some of them, which they not gonna put in the news, is that they got a nice amount of money for coming out. One of them got 10 million, the other one got 3, the other one got 5. One of them, I think they said one of them got like $25 million just for coming out for saying some shit, for saying that about Bill Cosby. So my question is, was it? Yeah, now you see where I'm coming from. Was it really real? You know what I'm saying? Like, was it really real, or was it really on some, oh shit, I could get this come up off of this shit? You know what I'm saying? So my questions are always justified in some way, shape, or form. It's never me just saying, oh yeah, he's a black man, he didn't do it. No, because I'm a black man. If I did it, he wouldn't be testifying or trying to help me. Shit. That's how I look at shit, man. Exactly. And now the fucked up thing is his reputation is ruined. If he did it or if he didn't do it, his reputation is ruined, man. And then Bill Cosby, he just did, he just didn't help the situation by not saying nothing, man. But anyway, like I said, Token's cool, but uh, that shit kind of just frustrates me, man. It gets to me sometimes when I talk about the situation and everybody asks about that situation all the time. Like, and I kept my mouth closed because I was like, I didn't know, I didn't know everything. You know what I'm saying? And there was so much information coming out left and right about so much stuff that I knew I couldn't keep up with it. So if I dropped the rant part 5, which I still have in the archives, uh, exactly, which MJ didn't do. Michael Jackson, you know, he didn't molest any children. Like, that's the fucked up part. So now you have this on his name, remembers it. Oh yeah, he was, he had some molestation like charges and shit. So now when you bring up Never Never Land, you bring up that shit. And the fucked up thing is, Michael Jackson loved children, yo. He loved children because when he was little, he never had that experience to be a kid. He was always on the road. He had the Jackson 5. Then right after the Jackson 5, he had his own solo career. You know, especially when what I think Thriller was like his third album, second or third album, but solo album. And when that came out, and when Thriller came out, he became the biggest thing in music ever. Like, he's still the biggest thing in music ever today. Yes, he was bigger than Elvis. He was bigger than Prince, and he was bigger than Rick James. And Rick James, Prince, and Michael Jackson was like the sons of James Brown. You know what I'm saying? It was like, I don't know if you know. I don't know if you know who James Brown is. You might not. But they were like the sons of him. Then it was George Clinton. He came after James Brown. Then it was Mike Nim. But man, yeah. But oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, you know, um, but yeah, it sucks for somebody to get accused of something. Do huh? You said what? Uh, all I could say is, man, I like for my YouTube channel. I hope 2K19 goes better than this year did, man. Like, no, no. Let me scratch that off because this year was amazing actually because I hit 1,000 subscribers this year and I didn't think I would. Um, and the crazy thing about YouTube, the videos you think that are not gonna be a hit are the hits. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll drop a video or I'll do a live stream on the second channel, on the main channel about football. It gets 17,000 views, and I'm like, what the hell? Everybody, what? Like I know it was the Super Bowl, but I didn't think my channel was that big enough to get that many views at that time. So yeah, but and then, man, look, man, I don't know. I made this live stream, man. I did want to clear some shit up, man. Like, I wanted to quit YouTube, man, for a while. I just wanted to quit, you know. Um, yeah, yeah. Puffy's always trying to get somebody to squash beef. If it means money for him, he'll do that. But yeah, Mike Jacks. It's weird. So many conspiracies with his death, you know. And why did Mike Jackson call his last tour "This Is It"? Because he never said he was going to retire. See what I'm saying? Like, when I. That's partially why the Rant Part 5 isn't out either. Because it was way more brutal than you think. Way more brutal than you ever think, because it's not the comedian no more. It's not me, ha 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 ha, being funny. It's me being serious and saying shit that may make people say, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? And it's just ridiculous. The Illuminati, that's real. Very real. But it ain't the people you think that's in it. But they are controlled by the actual people that are in the Illuminati. The Jay-Z's, the LeBrons, the biggest people you could think of. The Oprahs, the front line people, the people you see on the TV all the time. They're not the ones they ain't nowhere near running the Illuminati. They're being ran. So everybody you think that don't have a boss, Oprah don't have a boss. Oh yes, she does. Yes, she does. No, Jay-Z is not in the Illuminati. He's controlled by the Illuminati. It's a difference. Now, who is the Illuminati exactly? Well, that's an actual club that you will never ever see their faces. You know what? You've seen their faces, but you would never ever know who they are. They'll look like me. They'll look like you. They'll have on a regular clothes. They'll be shopping at Target, Walmart, and you would be like, "What the fuck? What? This dude looks like a fucking clown." But that guy's worth 10 billion, $1 billion. And if you think I'm bullshitting, it's so many books and shit on. You have to. I'm trying to word this the right way because, uh, because I'm not even supposed to be talking about. Nobody, if they know, are not supposed to talk about stuff. I'm not in the Illuminati, obviously. Obviously, I would probably be living somewhere else. Obviously. But yeah, these people have so much power, man. And do they kill rappers? Yes, they kill a lot of people. They killed Elvis, but we ain't gonna talk about that. Let's just lie to the public and say, "Oh yeah, it was a heroin overdose." Okay, we're gonna leave it at that. We're gonna leave it at the fact that, oh yeah, Mike Jackson, he had went to the doctor before that medicine was given to him twice, twice, and they told him, "Oh yeah, you ain't gonna need no medicine for this, man. You ain't gonna, what you? That's just a fucking cold. That's just a cold and a headache. Mike, you're okay." As Mike got older, he got clumsier. I'm trying to word this the best way, but without saying fuck. All right, listen. Michael Jackson, when he died, it was a setup. Okay? Now, because I can't be politically correct. Politically, I can't. I can't. Like, it's not. Why do you guys think? Why do you think Mike Jackson doctor got out so early of jail that he supposedly went to? Like, and I'm just gonna leave these questions to you because if I tell you why, it's gonna be disturbing. If it's real, then I hope I didn't mess. No, you didn't mess up. Because when they look at the public and they say the Illuminati, they just say, "Ah, we'll just throw it to Jay-Z, Kanye, Rihanna. Oh, we'll just throw this the Rockefeller symbol. We'll just pretend that that's the Illuminati." But okay, we'll throw it to Beyonce. Yeah, she's the Illuminati. Let them think that. But no, the Illuminati is very, very, extremely real, and it's scary in many ways because they know everybody. They know you, but you don't know them, and that's the scariest thing about the Illuminati. Notice. Look, man, I'm just gonna tell you some more stuff. This may be sort of the live version of the Rent Part 5 because I discussed a lot of this stuff in the Rent Part 5, you know? And it was, if I was to release that video, that would have, like, I'm being consciously aware of how to word certain stuff. You understand what I'm saying? So, why do you think there was a dude in Argentina, man? And, he had AIDS, cancer, everything you could think that he had cures for, that people would be like, oh, it's not a cure for that. It was. But because he had the cure for all this stuff, they locked him up because the the government and of course the Illuminati want to get a piece of everything, and there was no way for them to get a piece of that information to gain money off of. All right, trying to I'm trying to make it to where you could read between the lines, but I don't directly have to say it. I don't like I don't know. But all I could say is, man, I'm just gonna leave that at that. But man, do me a favor and uh just ask different questions, man. I don't know. But yeah, the Everything is Corrupt album is dope. Oh wow. Is that what is that, bruh? Okay. Okay, I see. Snoop Dogg. And yo. So I might delete this stream, yo. Not sure, man. Uh so listen, everybody out there. Uh, get a video, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. I hope you enjoyed. You know, thanks for watching, man. New reaction videos are coming soon. A lot of other stuff is coming soon, man. It's your boy Cutting the King, and I'm out of here. What up? Peace. Um, a lot of stuff I'm not gonna talk about though. A lot of stuff I was asked 5 times over the years. You know what I'm saying? Um, Look, man. I just hope you guys enjoy it, man. Uh, I'm out, man.